Hey guys, it's me, TheAwesome. I'm here, and welcome back with episode 72. I was about to say Sonic Frontiers. Tears of the Kingdom. Sonic Frontiers of the Kingdom, minus the Sonic and the front. Now, there is this chest that's up above, so I'm gonna get that real quick. This is where we left off in the last episode. Hold on. Right way. Oh, yes! There we go. In the last episode, we went ahead and fixed the main Hylia statue in the Forgotten Temple by giving the claws of the dragons to the separate springs. Well, I doubt this is where the chest is up there. Okay, this chest down below. That's not the monsters. Chest is... Oh, wow. Just for a little wooden box for 10 arrows. I don't know. Interesting. I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Typhlo Ruins and I'm going to go into Gleeok Den real quick. Just to take a picture of the King Gleeok. I'm not going to fight it. As tempting as that probably would be. So that shrine over there I haven't done. There is a shrine that I also discovered and then didn't do, but I'm not focused on shrines right now. I think in the future, I'm going to do one big episode completing all of the shrines in Hyrule. I think that would be cool. I'm trying to go directly over here to the entrance. Hello, Gleeok Den. I want to take a picture of this guy, not only for my monster collection, but also just because I can make statues of them, which is really fun. So I want to find him in a good old position, because I think wings out like that is probably good. Yeah. Ooh, growling angry is also a good one. I don't know. I might have to do that one. All right, King Gleeok, I've already defeated you, so I'm not going to fight you as badly as you want me to. What else did I say I was going to do? I'm going to go to Terry Town real quick. Just going to put these extra weapons and stuff I have away, which I'm going to have to buy a good old new thing from you. Hopefully I have enough rupees. Hello. I need more rooms. I need another weapon stand room. I don't have enough rupees. Can I sell? I can sell. I think I'll sell some luminous stone. I'll sell all of them because you can't really do anything with luminous stone. There we go. Now I have enough. And in terms of rubies, I'm gonna sell all but 5. Let's go. Diamonds, I'm just gonna sell all of these for 7,000. There we go. You, I'm gonna sell all but 5. There we go. Oh my gosh, I'm so rich. All but 5 of these. Topaz. Ember, I'm gonna sell all of these. 740 rupees. Yes. And flint is good. I have 111. So I'm not gonna sell all of it just because it's kind of good for black dye, which I do like. But I'm gonna sell 55. Why not? As for monster parts, I think you can use these for some kind of stuff, but I feel like I probably won't. Might as well just sell them. The hoarder in me just wants to not sell any of these stuff because it just tells me, I mean, I already sold the bokoblin ones, but you know, especially Gleeok guts. I don't know. So now I have 16,000, almost $17,000 rupees. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a weapon stand room. It might be time to start making a second floor. I'll just get some indoor stairs. I don't really need outdoor stairs because I'm gonna climb up the side of the house anyways, like the goblin Link is. Hey, if Link is a goblin and he wears green, could you call him the green goblin? Hey, I'm gonna detach this and detach this because now I have something different here. I think the best thing to do would probably be to attach it like that. I mean, those rooms were always kind of awkward with the way the walls separate. Dang it. Oh, dang it. Put this weapon stand room here, right above the bow stand room. And which one is this? This is the other weapon stand room. No way. Like, I want the weapon stand room to be right above the other one. I wish I could paint the walls of these. Oh, this is the Zelda painting. I know what to do. This one goes here. This is the shield stand room. Now, I guess technically I don't really have any sort of wall here, so I might have to buy one of those center rooms. I mean, technically I can get into these rooms by ascending, but you don't really want to have a house that's based on ascension. So yeah, let's purchase a squared room, just a normal one. And then I'll get a furnace squared room. That didn't make much of a dent. So let's just pull this apart real quick. The good old furnace square room. Place the furnace squared room at the top and the empty square room at the bottom. To do that, and I simply attach this to the side, put this on top, attach this to the side, then get out of the way so I can attach this to the side like this. Actually, I want to get another room. Let's get a paddock. Yeah, let's get a garden pond. Why not? I got a lot of money. I'm spending it all now. And a flower bed. Yeah, let's get an outside. Now then, I'll get everything ready. All right, there we go. Now we have a nice paddock for Link's horse. You can go right here. That's perfect. It's almost like that was made to go there, like a puzzle piece. What I want is to place this L shape right here, like another puzzle piece, and then the garden right here, like another puzzle piece, perfectly put together to make a nice little outside. Again, I want to make sure it's facing Terrytown, just so I can have the illusion of being somewhat connected to Terrytown, which it is facing Terrytown. I want to make it as close to the rail as possible, just behind the rope. There we go. Let's see. Now I'm done. I've given these guys a lot of money. But you know what? It's really nice to be able to build it myself rather than Bolson Construction just building it for me. I'm just paying for the different furniture and stuff. I feel like the next game, it's got to be a step up. Build your own house, and then also you buy the furniture from the guy, and then you just ultra hand place the furniture wherever you want, like The Sims. And then the next game is going to be even further. It's just going to be Minecraft. You're just going to actually build it yourself. Yeah, these pictures are upside down. Wait a minute. So is this one. I placed the room upside down. But I'll place the Dusk Claymore here. The White Sword of the Sky. Gonna have to go bye-bye. Now again, and now I only have one more slot available for another cool weapon. So hopefully I don't get any more cool weapons anytime soon. Rather, I'd like to get a shield. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take this boomerang. As much as I like, I'm gonna put the boomerang up here, and then I want to take the Sword of the Sky because the Goddess Sword is very important. I'm gonna put that here. There we go. I like the Sword of the Hero, but I think I'm also gonna trade that in. I'm gonna put that up here. I'm gonna put the Dusk Claymore down here just because this, the Sword of Six Sages or something, that's just cool. That way up here is the Sword of the Hero and the Sea Breeze Boomerang, and then down here is the Bigoron Sword, the Goddess Sword, or the White Sword of the Sky, and then the Dusk Claymore, aka the Sword of Six Sages or whatever. I'm gonna real quick fix the upside down rooms at the top. There we go. And fix this. That's for outside. How would I get a horse in here? Oh, that's how. Okay. Shall I put your horse in the paddock? Oh, come on. I know Barry's the first one. Technically, it should be Barry, but come on. Epona is just too iconic. There we go. I've got an Epona to the paddock. If you want to take it out, please call for me again from the paddock. There we go. What a lovely home I have here. So we have our garden, which Link would definitely just grow fruits and destroy. Oh, a Sunke carp. This wild armor carp is when bred into a prize-winning fish. Its beautifully colored markings do not occur in nature. It offers no special effects when cooked. Oh, so it's like a specific fish. You know what, buddy? You can go back. I think it died in my inventory. I'm sorry. I hope that guy respawns. Maybe in a blood moon. I don't know. But I hope you're happy with your new home, Epona. As for now, I'm gonna go to the latest fairy fountain. I'm gonna go over here. All right. Great Fairy Kesa. It's time for me to visit you. I also actually should have probably sold some of my excess armor that I have. I wish there was an armor stand room. Oh, that would be awesome. Imagine if you get a duplicate armor, you can put it in your armor stand room. Scent, young man, it's a fragrance that's familiar to me. So, you have some clothing you want to enhance and necessary materials. Why don't you let me take a look? The power available to me, I can enhance your clothing to the maximum. Enhance away. Tempted to do this? I mean, it's only but goblin horns, and I have a lot of rupees. Close your eyes. Look away. Da, 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 da. Just so I have a nice green tunic. I hope you feel the care put into this. Now, one more thing. How about enhancing one more time? Some sets of clothing, when each piece is enhanced twice, will grant you new power. Ah. So the Hylian armor has a set thing, huh? Again, it's only Bokoblin stuff, so sure. Okay, got it now then. Close your eyes. Da, 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 da. Alright, the Great Fairy has increased its defense by 2 levels. You're not gonna tell me what it is, huh? I have to enhance the Hylian trousers and able to discover what it is. Yeah, I get it. Da, 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 da. I wanna see what the set bonus is. Did she lie to me? I mean, I know she said some, but I thought she was implying that the Hylian clothes. Okay, enhance away. I'm going to enhance the glide tights. All right. I needed Arakuda stuff for that, which I didn't have before. All right. Make me all magicked up. Haha. Hey. Now, each of these is enhanced twice, which is great. All right. I'm going to enhance this because maybe that'll make the climbing faster and or slipless, maybe? I don't know. Da, 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 da. I don't know if upgrading that actually does anything. Really? Dinral's scale is an upgrade? I mean, I can't upgrade it, so I might as well close my eyes. How about I just skip that? I don't have to close my eyes. Da, 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 da. Okay, if I upgrade the Fierce Deity Mask, that's good because it does attack up. I don't think I can upgrade it all the way up to 12. Then we need Dinral's Claw. Jeez. And these need Star Fragments as well. That needs the Nadra's Scale. Man, that sucks. I wish it was easier to enhance these clothes. I guess since there's special care you put into it, I can't upgrade it anymore because I need Nadra's Claw now. And all of these need Star Fragments. That's not even fair. What? I need Topaz. Of course I need Topaz. I also need to see, can I enhance the Champion's Tunic? Because that's probably the main tunic. Because for the final battle, I have to be wearing my iconic outfit, you know? Where's the champion? Light Dragon Scale. Dang it. I need to tear off Princess Zelda's scales real quick. I gotta find her. Okay. This needs Dark Clump and Frog's Fang, so I'm gonna upgrade this some more. Da, Alright, now I have a really strong tunic. It's not really a good looking tunic, but it's a strong tunic. Cap of the Wild, I need ferocious scale. What about Cap of the Skies? Enhance that, use my star fragment. And there we go. Well, I have just enough to upgrade this more. And then since I have the tunic, the green Hylian tunic, I can use that as a armored replacement for the tunic of the Wild. Now I need more bokoblin guts that I sold, and I sold the amber too. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, that's not fair at all. I'll see you later. I've learned my lesson. Hopefully I don't forget. Just don't sell my stuff. But now this set bonus, since I've upgraded it twice, impact proof. What that means, wearing these, I don't take fall damage. Now, unfortunately, Jeremy kind of spoiled that for me because I was at his house a long time ago, and then he put on this outfit and dove straight into the ground. I was completely flabbergasted. I was like, what? You take no fall damage? And now that I think about it, I like this in green, but I kind of want to dye this black so it can be kind of a Batman look. I say this just because like a couple months ago, I was watching The Batman, and I saw that scene where he was gliding, you know, with his wingsuit, and then I thought, oh, I should dye my wingsuit black, and the top is already dyed black, so dyeing the rest of it black just works. Now I'm gonna tell him to please dye. I'm just gonna dye everything black. That's why I kept a lot of flint. So okay, stay like that and don't move a muscle. It's funny how he still gets surprised every time. Part of me kind of wishes that he kind of invented a new way to dye clothes so that you got some kind of new version of the cutscene. Kind of like how the Hestu cutscene is really similar, but not exactly the same. While I'm here, I might as well rework the paraglider. Wear the Zonai fabric, wear the Hudson construction fabric just to advertise that around. Lucky Clover Gazette, Horse God, Zonai Survey. Just got this recently. That's cool. It's like a compass. I kind of want to use this one since it's new. But I think in terms of design, I like this one better. So I'm going to use this. Zonai Survey. And then actually, you'll see what we can do. It's just dive Batman style. Oh, see, not take any fall damage. That's so weird. I wonder if that's something else the developers played around with when they were testing out the game, you know? They're like, oh, it's kind of cool to not be able to take fall damage or anything. And one of them was like, yeah, let's add this as a feature, just a little hidden feature. Oh, mustard. Oh, Flower Lady. Flower Lady is still here somewhere. I've looked at all these pictures before, but it's been a while, so. Now, something I'm really, really sad about is that I did not play Breath of the Wild on my Switch because I saw a screenshot the other day that right here, this big old empty space here is actually supposed to have a picture frame with the image of the champions from the DLC. And that's the sad thing about playing Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. Now, of course, the last thing I'm going to do in this episode is I'm going to check out the quest that I have for the Leviathan skeletons. You met Loon near East Takala Stable, a lover of all things ancient and their inherent adventurous qualities. She's on her way to see the fossil of an extinct Leviathan in Elden. So of course, we're gonna go and meet her there. Right above where the Elden Dark Skeleton is. What are these bones here about? Let's use my Thunder Gliok Creeper. There we go. Get some amber. Start my collection up again. Oh, you know what? Oh, these nice springs can heal me up a bit. Now, I wish I could bottle this like other games and use it like a healing potion or something. No. When this game heavily relies on food, healing potions are not really the thing anymore. Which I guess I can see now why Breath of the Wild was really different and hard to get used to. Some people still, they just can't accept Breath of the Wild as a Zelda game. Just because it's really different. You can pause your inventory at any time and just shove food into your face and that'll heal your hearts. Where before, in older Zelda games, go into a little menu, use a potion, and that was all in time, like during combat. And now I should be fully healed. There we go. Oh, cool. That generally looks exactly like lava that's been cooled down. You know what? I'll create a little marker here. I'll use that sticker for like vehicles, because why not? Oh, there's also a shrine over there. Makes sense. That just means I haven't been in this area at all. I mean, like I said, I'm going to do an episode in the future where I do all of the shrines in the game, so it's going to be a thing. Elden Great Skeleton. Hello? Oh, hello. What you got for me in here? Hi, Nobo. I need you. Blow it up. Another. Blow it up. Oh, okay. We got a rock. We got a boulder for some reason. It's a very weird looking boulder. It's very different than any boulders from Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom for that matter. What's the likelihood that I have to bring this somewhere? Aha. Oh, she's right here. She set up camp and everything. His eyes. Oh, yes, that's an eye. I see. I had a feeling you turned an eye. That's why it looked different. It wasn't a boulder. It was a piece of bone. Take a look. It's pretty impressive that the Leviathan's eyes were fossilized too, right? Wrong, because look again, the left eyeball is missing. Oh, and after I came all this way, I wish I could have seen him with both of his cute little eyes still in his head. That other
eyeball has to be around here somewhere, right? Why, I paid a small fortune for a chance like that.
Has to be around here somewhere. So that means it was fossilized. It just kind of fell out recently. Interesting that the upheaval caused it to fall out and then somehow get itself submerged into a bunch of cracked rocks. I don't even know. Doesn't really make any sense. But okay, the eye back in place. Yeah, there we go. That's somehow staying in there all nice. Hey, I put an eye there.
Wait. Huh? I can see both of his little eyes. Oh, just look at him. That big ferocious face. Those cute round eyes. I'm not sure whether to cower in fear or pet him on his adorable baby head. He's not just complete, he's perfect. So you found his eye and put him back together again. Thank you. Here, take this. It's the least I can do after you made my historical dreams come true.
Oh, $50. All right, I spent a lot of money.
I get to stay here staring all day. But there's still 2 more Leviathans to meet. I can hardly wait to meet that next one. But how to choose? Maybe the wee Leviathan in Hebrew is feeling lonely. Let me see your map. I'll show you where to find him.
I remember I struggled to find that one in Breath of the Wild. I had to like see a tutorial. Oh, over there.
He's supposed to be around here somewhere. Oh, I can't wait to see how cute the little guy is. In fact, what am I waiting for? I'm off to see him now. So long.
All right, now on to Hebra's colossal fossil. But okay, during the cutscene, I realized that this guy has a big old armor on top of his head, like as she was talking about him. And you know what? That really reminds me of the Leviathan, the big old whale. I forgot the name from Skyward Sword. Isn't it like Levias or something like that? I don't know, but it's definitely interesting. It's cool. I mean, I remember I had a boss battle on top of that skull, at the very least a mini boss. Hey, you don't count towards my photographing a choo-choo, do you? I don't know, but I'll take a picture of you anyways. Let's just go right on over here and activate Mayak's Shrine. I'm not going to do it in this episode. Oh, rainy and snowy, eh? I heard rain for a second. Oh, now I'm cold. Or I just put my night slow boots on. It's still not warm enough? That's alright, I'll put this on as well. And let Link's long hair flow. Now, I'm really curious about this one. This one is the most interesting one because in Breath of the Wild, it already was in a cave. But I remember seeing the theories that like this Leviathan skeleton was in a cave and the mountain must have formed around the Leviathan skeleton, which is interesting. But not only that, but there's water inside the cave that's not freezing. And the only way that's possible is if there's one, some kind of heat, but two, if there is a large enough body of water to the point where the water's not cold enough to freeze. Kite shield? Whoa, I haven't seen the kite shield in ages. You know what? Pick up the royal shield. I'll drop this, get the royal shield, and I'm gonna do my classic fusing shield to shield, just because kite shield is a unique looking shield, where here it is. Or Ibra Great Skeleton. Now, is this bigger than it was in Breath of the Wild? I don't think so, but there's definitely bright bloom seeds in here that were not there in Breath of the Wild, which is weird considering it's the same cave. Like, this is interesting because this is actually a cave that was in Breath of the Wild. Actually, now that I think about it, caves in general having bright caps and bright bloom seeds are weird. I definitely feel like Zelda going back in time just changed the timeline. I don't know. I think these ores maybe were here in Breath of the Wild. I don't really remember. I'd love to see a comparison of the two caves, but I just remember seeing that because it was theorizing that like that body of water is deep enough to where there could be a dungeon of some sort down there, and that's not really covered in this game. It's not like I want it covered in a future game because I don't really want a third game returning to the same Hyrule as much as I love this Hyrule. I want a third game with this engine in a new map, because I think, I mean, I wouldn't complain about it being in the same Hyrule either, but it would have to be like a different time probably. Oh yeah, Bubble Frog. I completely got distracted. But yeah, what it like, I don't that's the funniest Bubble Frog kill yet. Yeah, completely interesting. This mountain formed around this skeleton, and also just the fact that this cave was in Breath of the Wild. It's just different now. It has different stuff, bright caps, and I don't know. Or maybe they just started growing after the upheaval somehow.
I thought you might show up. Wow. You see what I'm saying? Adorable's the sharp little mouth on this Leviathan skeleton. He looks so different from the one in Elden, too. Maybe he's another species? Or should I say she? What if they're the same species, but one's a boy and one's a girl? Oh, it's so fascinating. Which makes it even sadder. Some of this little dumpling's bones are missing.
Missing?
See for yourself.
Oh.
In addition to one missing fin bone, one of the bones in this cutie's spine is detached. Every step I took on the long walk here, I thought, I can't wait to see the fully intact Leviathan fossil. But the missing bones are still right nearby, too. Oh, I wish I could see it all together. I'd pay anything for one good look at it.
Man, you could just imagine it with the bones, and there's not many bones missing. But okay, I'm not sure, but the interesting thing about this Leviathan skeleton is I'm pretty sure there's not really any kind of confirmed Leviathan in any of the past games that this could be, where the Leviathan skeleton in Elden has to be the one from Skyward Sword. I mean, that armored skull design is very recognizable. And then the one in Gerudo Desert has to be the windfish, because it literally has wing bones on it. Meanwhile, this one's not really as obvious. This is just stuck in the wall. I assume we're just gonna have to use Yunobo to blow up some more. As to how it got stuck in the wall, who knows? Complete mystery how some things just like happen like this, because this is not just a natural formation change that can happen. It's like the bones somehow walked all the way to the complete opposite side of the cave and then got submerged into some rocks. It's like, did Ganondorf do this purposefully? Like, what's going on here? This is the right bone, right? It would be upside down. Yeah, it was upside down. Now, in terms of this, I can't use the laser to melt. How about this? Ooh, for extra help, I'll use a lino bow. With the fire fruit. Wow, that didn't actually do much, surprisingly. Let's get my knight's broadsword, and let's use a Gleeok flame horn on it. I think that'll be pretty good. Your 48 weapon, yeah. And then that should melt a good old bunch. Also, Yunobo is actually also a help here. Just being near it with this in my hand is enough. Hey! Oh, you just look like a big spiky ball. Okay, there we go. Bit of a puzzle piece as well. So I got some amber, much needed to, I guess, mine more, because silly me decided to sell my stuff. What's this over here that's shiny? Hardy truffle! Hey! That's always welcome. Nearby up above, it's gotta be on the skeleton. Mine this first. Yum yum. Ooh, another hardy truffle. I would say I should keep in mind that they grow in this cave, but I won't remember. I don't remember anything. I can barely keep track of quests. Even when I was recording this episode, I had to go back to episode 71 and watch the end again. And I was like, oh yeah, I said I wanted to go do this Leviathan skeletons. My memory just sucks. Sometimes I'm just gonna have to like write it down for extra memory. It's the best thing I can do. Now you're nearby up above still. Oh, I can send from here. Hello. Oh, now you are a Lizolfo, so I'm not gonna let you out. You are another ugly guy, so I'm not gonna let you out. Possibly this one is the chest. I don't see anything in it. Let's burn this bit more. There we go. A Zonite chest. Well, yeah, there are some other Zonite chests on the surface as well. I never really thought about that. I know a lot of people have complained about the inconsistencies between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, I kind of agree that it's like very inconsistent, and I've been asking questions like that throughout this entire playthrough, but I'm just really intrigued by it. I don't see it as like a fault. Oh, you're a Korok. I don't really see it as like a fault of the game, something that makes the game bad. You found me. Like, the game is fun, but I still would like to know the answers to those questions. Now, a chest nearby down below. How nearby is the below? Here? I believe so. This one is a classic Zonite chest again, just on the surface, willy-nilly. 58. I just realized I can just get rid of this one right here. That's actually a pretty strong shield. Hello. I fixed it.
You fixed it?
Hey, no way. There's voice recognition in this game.
You fixed it. Look at that. It's good as new. Take a moment to drink it all in. Those elegant fins, that rigid back. It's simply breathtaking. I really can't thank you enough for fixing my precious Leviathan.
It's not yours.
This is for you. It's the least I can do after getting to see such a darling fossil.
Cool. I'm gonna get $50 more for the last one.
I'd love to stay here gazing, but there's still one more Leviathan out there. They've been waiting for me for years, and I don't want to make them wait even a second more. The last Leviathan is in the Gerudo region, so that's my next stop. Actually, let me see your map.
I like how none of the NPCs in the entire... This was a thing in Breath of the Wild 2, where no NPCs in the entire game ever question Link's map. How he has just like a high-tech tablet in this medieval-aged time, you know?
How adorable do you think they'll be? My money's on super adorable.
I mean, the windfish is pretty good.
What am I doing around here? I've got to hit the road. Wait for me, cute little Leviathan. I'm coming for you.
There we go. I think in Breath of the Wild, this NPC was obsessed with guardians. That's what I remember hearing. I don't actually remember it from the actual game because, as I established, my memory's terrible. But we're going to quickly go from the cold region over to the hot region. Right on over here. Wait, what? Has it sunken into the ground? I know you could see it on the map before. Why this cave? Did it get covered up with sand? I don't understand. I assume so. I mean, the desert is different. I don't know if maybe the sand array is due to the desert pyramid, but I assume it probably would have been here before as well. Is there a sinkhole around here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Rudo Great Skeleton. Weird. What? I'm so confused. This skeleton was completely on the surface in the last game, which I wonder if she'll mention that. She'll say anything about that. This is weird because this is surprisingly actually one of the most changed areas on the map. Wow, I actually had a good amount of time if I wasn't scratching my nose to try to hit that blue key. The one time. Wouldn't have done anything. What is it even missing anyways? Oh, I thought they were going to be in sand. Possibly break this line of wall? Oh, no. Wow, so much destruction and lag. No one is even moving up there. Ooh, come on, there we go. Ah, here's the other part that's in the sand. Is this the tailbone? Wait, what? This looks like a smaller creature. No, not the tailbone of the smaller creature, though. That could be what it is. It's like a baby.
Ah, I knew I'd find you here. I think you might love fossils even more than I do. So, hey, take a look at this fossil. Doesn't it kind of look like a child?
The windfish had a child. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, just look at it. Think the little one could be the bigger Leviathan's child? I mean, it's hard to tell from just the skull, but it looked pretty similar to me. Extremely similar, in fact.
It's literally just the same model scaled down.
Just imagine the fossils from the parent and child Leviathan side by side. Could the child fossil's body and tail still be somewhere nearby? I sure hope so. I've traveled so far, I just can't go home without seeing them together and intact. I'll pay any price.
Any price? I'd prefer 500 rupees rather than 50. No? Okay. I already did most of the work for you. Even the child has the same, just like, broken wing bone. Maybe their wings broke and then that's why they died. They weren't able to fly anymore. I don't know.
I knew it! The fossil was a baby Leviathan after all. Just look at them and you could totally see the family resemblance. Oh, I can just picture the two of them swimming through the ancient oceans.
Actually, they flew.
You put the baby Leviathan's fossil back together for me, didn't you? It's so darling. I can hardly stand it. Here, take this reward before I lose my mind.
Before you lose your mind.
My life is complete visiting the Alpenheber and Gerudo regions, meeting all my cute little Leviathans. This parent and child combo may be the cutest of all. I just want to stay with this adorable Leviathan fossil family forever.
Interesting. Lore implications. I'm also really fascinated in what happened here. Why did this become a cave? I want you guys to comment down below what you think happened to this Leviathan, which is supposedly the wingfish from Link's Awakening. And even its child? The windfish had a child? And I guess the child was here underground? Because there was no sign of a child in Breath of the Wild. I don't know. Like I said, let me know what you think. And with that is going to be the end of this episode. So I am going to scan my amiibo for today's episode. The random amiibo is going to be something. A bunch of meat. Not even a chest. A bunch of meat. Was that Wolf Link? Precisely. Wolf Link. Just a bunch of meat. Not even spawning the Wolf Link NPC. That's one thing I don't understand. Why'd they take that out of this game? So I guess they don't want you to have the sages and Wolf Link? I wish I could have asked the Zelda developers about this stuff. I wish they had like a Twitter or something. But oh well. With that is going to be the end of this episode of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Some pretty interesting stuff. Not to mention some really nice changes to our house. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and visiting the Leviathan skeletons, which is something I've wanted to do in this game for a while. So I'm glad I finally did it, and it was part of a quest, which is great motivation to do it. In the next episode, I'm not entirely sure what I should do, but I think it might be a good idea to try to go ahead and get a bunch of these tiny little side quests out of the way. The missing owner is one I've already done. I just need to go back there and then talk to her. And then to the ruins is also in Gerudo, so I might do that as well. I mean, I'm in Gerudo Desert right now, so it's a kind of good segue. And then there's just a bunch of little quests around the area that are probably a lot more easy to do. Just try to do a bunch of small side quests, get all these, as many of these as I can out of the way. And then it'd be nice maybe in episode 74 start doing these side adventures, starting with these bring peace to places, because that seems like that'd be a lot of fun. But I hope you guys are excited for all these future plans. I'm really excited to keep playing Tears of the Kingdom, keep doing more quests, side adventures, whatever I gotta do. And if you are, then remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you know I'm gonna upload a video. Links for everything else will be in the description below, and I will see you later, Awesomeites. Goodbye.